Hello, it's Jay here again and welcome to another tutorial. So in this lesson we're picking up right where we left off in the last video. And in the last video we got the colliders for the head and body hit in place on the black robot alt model. So at this point, just remember to hit apply and you can delete that model from the scene. And now we're going to drag in the black robot. And firstly, I'll come to the wrists. Now, for some reason, when I updated Unity, these were no longer in place. The script was just showing as missing mono, so I just had to reattach the scripts. It didn't cause any issues in regards the scripts working, so there's no worries about that, but you may have to reapply. It's worth just checking. So now I'm going to come to the actual feet colliders, and these are the correct ones I want. So a little word about these colliders. They're better off actually going at the lowest point in each actual limb. That way you can ensure good tracking as to where the colliders actually are in relation to the model and the animation it's playing. So you're all using different models, so all your naming conventions are likely to be different to mine, but just dig down into the actual hierarchy and try and find the lowest point. Of course, you can attach them to other points of your model if that doesn't work for the particular characters you're using. So with that said, we'll come here. Now I'm going to come to the right leg, and another word of note, with my animation, the actual character low and high kicks with the same leg. And I'll explain why that's a problem in a minute. But it is a problem we can easily solve. So if we drag on the high kick and the low kick, the problem is these two scripts both require the sphere collider, and they will cause a conflict with one another, which means that these scripts will not work. However, we can actually fix that. But let's have a look. I'll just reduce the radius a bit. Again, still too large, but I'm not really worried about that. I'll reduce the size later when I've actually got this in place. And sorry, I've actually added those to the left leg rather than the right. Just quickly sorted. So let me just find it. There's the left. We'll just remove those scripts. We'll remove the sphere collider and we'll just get rid of that. And And we'll collapse it all back up. If we just click on the main model, we can see all the colliders in place for the punch and the kick. So remember to hit apply, and then we can also delete that model from the scene. So at this point, I'll just grab my controller. And we'll plug it in. Now, we're not going to test the kicking at this point, because as I said, we're going to need some other code. But let's just check and see how things are working now. So we'll just let it run through. Now, it should have fixed our character select. So it should now be applying gravity. And it also should be playing the demo, so let's see if that's occurring. And great. So that is a problem that is now fixed. There's no more conflicts. Gravity is working and the character is playing the demo animation as you can see. We'll just come into the actual fight itself and we'll just test the punches. Now as you can see, the hit sparks are too high due to our changes in the script, so we'll just fix that. And we'll come to the opponent AI and we'll scroll down. And opponent hit by left punch, we just no longer need to say +1 on the Y. So we can just delete the 1 and the plus. We'll tidy up the comments and we can just delete this bit of the comment. And then we're actually going to copy both of these lines, so the vector 3 impact point, play punch left, opponent impact point, and the game object HS equals, and then we instantiate the hit sparks. So let's copy all of that, and we're going to come to player low kick and high kick, and we're going to overwrite this line, game object HS, vector 3 treble 0. Let's just paste that in, and we'll paste that in again. Player punch left needs to be player low kick. Let's just copy and paste that in there. And we'll come to high kick. Obviously this is going to be player high kick. Again, we'll copy and paste that into the comments. Opponent hit by right punch. Again, we'll just delete the plus and the 1 from the Y axis. And we'll tidy up and get rid of that piece of the comment. So let's just save it off there. And we're actually going to leave this video here for now, because I want to do all the code that's going to fix the kicking problem with the conflict between the low and high kick scripts all in one lesson. So we'll pick that up in the very next video. But as always, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I hope to see you next time. And until then, as always, bye for now.